Question: how do you keep track of your stockpile? Let's talk about this. Back in a minute. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. And part of saving money is actually building up a stockpile of groceries. How's everybody doing today? Thanks so much for being here. Going to get into 5 simple steps. One of the most important things that we do as we build up our stockpile is to keep track of our inventory. And in my honest opinion, the easiest way to do that is when you begin your stockpile at the very beginning, is to easily categorize things. For example, cans of soup should go with cans of soup. Boxed cake mixes should go with boxed cake mixes. I know it's easy sometimes. You want to save time at the beginning and maybe just mishmash everything in one place and maybe get a round to it. Remember that? A round to it in the future. Well, guess what? That's actually more wasteful, because as the stockpile keeps growing, if you just keep throwing things on a shelf without any organization, it's just going to be harder in the end. And anyway, when you go shopping in your pantry, at a glance, you will know what you're looking for. Let's think of it like a miniature grocery store. When you go to the grocery store, you're not going to, more than likely, you're not going to find cereal, a box of cereal, in the meat aisle. You're not going to find fresh meat in the cereal aisle. There's a reason why everything is categorized. And you could do the same thing in your personal stockpile. Now, when it comes to, organizing and keeping everything fresh, it's really important to rotate at a glance, if you will, the stuff that should be being used up sooner rather than later. This is why this next step is very important. Put the newer stuff in the categories that you have already separated in the back when you get them. That way, the stuff up front should be used first. So actually, it's pretty easy. Again, 2 easy peasy steps. Next, keep a running list of items that you wish to replace, or you have to fill in the gaps, fill in the holes. So take a little trusty notebook with you and just mark it down. It's really not as hard as a lot of people make it out to be if you take the easy steps. I have learned that these easy steps are very, very helpful for me. By the way, congratulations to anyone who did start a stockpile with your little teensy weensy baby stockpile. It's a beginning, because there are some things in life you really can't pay for, if you will. Like, for example, well, in a way, you are paying for through a stockpile, financially in that area. But the feeling of food security, the knowing that the stuff is there, to me, that knowing that the stuff is there is priceless. And this is something that most people can do. So hopefully you're in the most category, who's ever watching, right? Now, and think of food security, by the way, as a gift that you're giving to yourself and your family. It'll keep you going in that area. All right. So next, here's a basic idea for, let's say, right now I'm just talking about the lunch and dinner category of things, suggestions of things that you should consider getting for your stockpile. Definitely get these things. I shouldn't even say consider, just really get these items. Not all at once, but as you can do it. For example, canned meats like tuna, canned chicken, canned salmon, canned broth, rice, get some rice. Now, mind you, make sure everything I mentioned is stuff that you guys eat at home, okay? So if it's something your family doesn't eat, then just nix it off the list. Rice, dried pasta, jams, jellies, peanut butter, canned beans, dried beans, soups, the canned kind or the ones in the box where you just reconstitute it with the water, canned fruits and vegetables, and dried fruits and vegetables. And, get like the complete canned meals, like canned beef stew, for example, or canned spaghetti and meatballs. This is a complete meal in a can, And you never know, whatever comes up in life, it's all there. I mean, everything is there. Peanut butter can be eaten just as is with a spoon. You have a protein right then and there. 2 tablespoons is like very, very good for you. Very, very good for you. Tomato soup, as you know from past videos, is very, very healthy, has a lot of great vitamins in it. So these are just ideas and, just easy steps to take. Never get overwhelmed. And like I'll always say, how do you begin your pantry stockpile? One can at a time. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing. I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to come back in the future for some more savings tips and tricks. Looking for my little outro, and I'll be right back. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care now. Bye-bye.